Union is really a staple in NBA 2K. What number drop is this one with your collaboration with Canada Goose?
Maybe our fourth. We have been in the game for quite a while. We're super honored to be there. It's been a lot of fun.
Tell me about some of these pieces.
We designed a liner.
And this is in the game. Okay.
Yep. Vintage military liners has become really popular, so we just tried to make a contemporary version of that. And also the jacket I'm wearing, which is the MA1/varsity Letterman kind of bomber, is also in the game. And this is actually reversible, and the lining has all the logos from the NBA teams on it. Playing with the kind of Southern California, so we did like flannel plaid, but put it on like a popcorn fleece vest. That's the parka and the outer shell to this liner. Traditional overcoat, like military, so I kind of...
This definitely does have a military vibe to it. I like it.
Thank you. And when I started traveling to Japan, they treated like a $20 t-shirt as if it was like $1,000 Dior article of clothing. So that's what we've tried to do here. So if you remember the liner that we made, this is kind of, these three pieces are kind of where we drew inspiration. So this is a traditional, you know, American military liner. I happened to get this vintage shopping in Japan. You could wear this in Southern California, but then add it to a parka and wear it in a really cold environment. And so this one here was another liner I found, a little bit more substantial. And so we kind of patterned off of mixing these two to create ours. Sketches and CADs and how we were playing with how we wanted to brand it. We like to be a little bit more subtle. Rubber stamp that has our script.
Oh, wow. Is this suede?
Yeah, it's a really nice
it's
rubber.
Nice.
Yeah, Canada Goose branding, Union, chain stitch script, the NBA logo as well.
Do you know what? We can't wait to see the Canada Goose Union collab and in the game, as well as you in Utah for NBA All-Star Weekend.
Yeah, me too. Thanks for coming. It's been a pleasure.
Hey, 2K TV friends, this is Matt Cord, public address announcer for your Philadelphia 76ers. It's time for a special edition of Top Plays. We're about to showcase your Mobile One top drive. So grab your keys and let's go for a ride. All right, starting on the waves with the real Kevin Bowe 2. Here he is, behind the back, turns around, brings the ball up and under directionality. It's so important to have direction in life, wouldn't you say so? Moving decks to the rack with Trey Paydex. Here we got a series of crossovers, collapsing to the defender's ankle, a layup weave between two more. Ooh, baby! Looks like someone just passed their driving test. You're now right stick certified. In the Mobile One Grand Prix with Space Bully 718. Follows up a steal, escape dribble, spin, the pump fake. Every defender had a look, but guess what? They're all just watching now. Final option is not there. Moving right, then left, then right again. Some my players stay in their lane, others, they just own the road. You're in the driver's seat now. Which will you set for the top play vote of Season 4? Choose now. Send your best plays on social media using the hashtag 2KTVWOW, and you might be featured on 2KTV. I'll return next week for the top play of Season 4 and the 100,000 VC prize. See ya!
I know fans out there want to elevate their game to the next level, and our next guest does just that. If you've never heard of Kevin Cruz before, he breaks down the most advanced dribble moves in NBA 2K. Kevin, welcome to 2K TV.
Thank you, Chris. As a player of NBA 2K for nearly 2 decades, it's such an honor to be invited to come on and excited to share what I know with the community, man.
And we're also joined by Brian, my 2K TV running mate, and someone who's been checking out Kevin's content on YouTube. How you doing, Brian?
Good, good. Hey, Chris. Hey, Kevin. It's been really fun to watch Kevin's videos on YouTube. I'm trying to up my game like we all are. So Kevin is here for the community to go into the game, test out these moves, find the best way to pull them off within the game, and he makes it really easy to replicate his moves.
The NBA game the athletes today are doing crazy things, and 2K's done a great job to really capture that in-game. And not many people know that there are certain moves that are in-game. This is Kevin Cruz back with another banger for NBA 2K23. My goal really over the past few years is to show everyone a different way to play that's authentic to NBA.
And Kevin, I want to ask you before we showcase some of your skill, what got you into making this kind of content and
Up next, the Knicks taking on the Nets. For the New York Knicks, tonight is a tough task. But in front of a raucous home crowd cheering them on, anything can happen. Nets, Knicks, up next. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the 90s NBA was physical, and no team embodied that more than the Knicks. When the league cracked down with rule changes in 1997, it was seen as a direct response to New York. Then Nick Doc Rivers said, those were anti-Nick rules, obviously aimed at us because we did those things so much more and so much harder than everybody else. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Richard, we're expecting to get some real big highlights in this game because both these teams are exceptionally athletic.
Oh, yeah, they've got the speed, they've got the strength, they've got the bounce. These teams have it all. They're about to put on a show, and guess what, Kev? We get front row seats.
It's like we're watching a bunch of Richard Jeffersons out there. Fast, athletic, and a lot of bounce.
Oh, stop it.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Ben Simmons. He's out there with Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And for the Knicks, the forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Josh Hart. And it's Sims in at the 5, down low. Now, here's Dinwiddie. From 12 feet out, Thomas gets a wide open look. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Thomas got the first points up on the board here for the Nets. Brunson the pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. New York moving it around. Barrett wide open, he fires. Off target from outside. And here's Thomas who brings it up for Brooklyn. Plays it up and banks it in. Thomas got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Hart the pass to Brunson. Thomas against Hart. To the wing on the left. Here's Randall. Sims inside. It's another look. And he sinks the layup.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
It's Thomas on the wing. 4-2. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
It's Hart on the wing. He's guarded by Thomas. Hart, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw. Left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Randle.
Well, I play for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
Now, here's Bridges. Against Miami, he was really on his game. And the basket by Thomas.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Brunson against Dinwiddie. And here's Barrett. The pass to Sims, 5 to shoot. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. To the inside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime-time positioning, and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
Here's a Sims. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Bridges misses. And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
Now, here's Bridges. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
First team foul.
Brooklyn with the ball. Back to Dinwiddie. Lock at 6. Simmons the bounce pass. Basket counts. Thomas got 10 points in the game.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Passes it to Hart. Back to Brunson. Pass to Barrett. Some nice passing by New York here. Hart, no good.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal swing.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Brunson against Dinwiddie. Trying to get open is Randle. The shot's good from Brunson.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Simmons. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Bridges misses. Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against the Miami Heat. Randle finds Brunson. To the paint, here's Sims, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Dinwiddie. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Thomas. He doesn't hit that one. And New York will come the other way. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Following the miss by Julius Randle. Pass to Bridges. Hard against Thomas. And again, it's the Nets missing.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Now, here's Hart. He had 13 points in the win against Atlanta. That's tipped. And here we go. Dinwiddie heading to the hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And they're in for Mikal Bridges. And Harris subbed in for Thomas. Now here is Harris. 9 points last game. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
That's from
and the Nets lead by 4.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
There's the pass to Rose. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Nets have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Finney Smith passes to Simmons. Comes up empty down low. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Rose wide open. He shoots. That 3 off the mark. Here's Finney Smith. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Simmons left side over Rose. Simmons can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 4. Passes to Quickly. Here's Grimes. Lets it fly. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. 9 points last game out. Now, here is O'Neal. Toppin covering, and the Nets miss again. The Knicks shooting 33% here in the first quarter. 9 feet out, and they pick up 2. Quickly's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Simmons can't get it to go.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Simmons, and Curry subbed in for Dinwiddie. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the net. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Some noise for your Knicks city dancer. Time to make some noise for your Knicks city dancer. Make some noise for your Knicks city dancer.
Johnson, the pass to Curry. Got a piece of it. Here's Grimes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now, Quickly. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2013, Seth Curry only played 48 games in his first 3 seasons, spending most of the time destroying the G League.
Free throw good by Curry.
And when you look at what he's doing now, it's hard to believe that Seth was ever kept off an NBA roster.
He's made quite the career for himself as one of the league's great three-point shooters and just an efficient scorer from all 3 levels.
And New York making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in. And both free throws good for Curry.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Quickly. There's 1:47 left here in the opening quarter. Some solid defense from Harris. Rose against Curry. Shot clock at 6. From 12 feet out. Knicks with the rebound. Rose looking around. Pass to Grimes. And the Knicks miss again.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The pass to Grimes. Here's Hartenstein. Guarded by O'Neal. Toppin passes to Hartenstein. Toppin kicks to Rose. New York needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Another shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
first personal foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Knicks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
2 shots.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And the first one at the line is good.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
And so he hits both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
That's good from O'Neal. O'Neal hits them both. Here's Rose. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Curry pulls it down. On the wing, Harris. With 4 seconds on the clock, misses at the rim. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nets out in front. They're up by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Time to make some noise for your Knicks.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
So it's the Knicks now. 4-point game. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Bridges. Also Johnson out there. And it's Claxton in at center. Randall down low. He's guarded by Johnson. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. And it's Johnson with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now here's Randall. Shot clock at 5. Barrett kicks to Hart. No good with the triple. Nets leading by 6. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. Thomas against Hart. Thomas, good.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Brunson scanning the floor. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Hartenstein, the shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's Bridges, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
First team foul.
And earlier in his career, Bridges was tentative about putting the ball on the floor. Not anymore.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Brooklyn. First one falls for him.
Mikal Bridges has found a groove the last couple of years. 5 years removed from college, and he's become a full-time starter.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Cameron Johnson. Both free throws good from Bridges.
And about Mikal Bridges, just how good can he be?
He's got the power to beat you off the dribble inside. Certainly likes to attack the paint, but he can also spot up and beat you from beyond the arc.
Here's Hartenstein. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Lets it go from 14. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Bridges. It's rebounded by New York. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
Brunson the pass to Barrett. Back to Brunson. Hart, wide open. He fires. And the Knicks miss again.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
The Knicks making a change here. Sims is checked in. It's Barrett on the wing. Inside, Brunson kicks to Hart. Over Thomas. And the Knicks miss again.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Now here's Brunson. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
And the Nets with possession here, following the score by New York. Bridges trying to free himself up. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Down low, Barrett. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game.
22.
Passes it to Simmons. On the wing, Bridges. Outside Thomas. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Now, here's Hart. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. They get the rebound. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
All the officials are all over that.
First trip to the line for him here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Sims. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Nets. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit. I just love when teams make it work down low.
Nets leading by 6. Pass to Simmons. He kicks it to Bridges. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Brunson with it. A dependable source of points for his team. Averages just under 24 points a game.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Dinwiddie with the bucket. The Knicks shooting just 26% out there. A terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. Up top, Hart. Thomas covering. Hart the pass to Brunson. New York moving it around. 6 to shoot. Here's Sims. He's got 12. Randall no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Simmons. Randall with some nice D. Knicks trail by 8. Pass to Brunson. Randall with the ball. Thomas covering. That's good from Randall on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight.
34-28.
Bridges outside. Right wing. Here's Dinwiddie. No good. And New York the other way now. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Now, here's Thomas. 14 points for him. Here now is Dinwiddie. And the pass to Claxton. Simmons inside the line. And the Nets miss again.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
And with his strength, Randall can finish through the contact better than most. It's part of what makes this guy so valuable. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual.
Make some noise for your Knicks City Dancer. Here come your Knicks City Dancers, everyone. Get loud for them. Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancers.
Brooklyn making some changes. O'Neal's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Seth Curry in for Thomas. Pass to Grimes. Rose kicks to Quickly. Pass to Grimes. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Nets. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Grimes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the inside. Johnson with the defensive effort.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. Grimes passes to Toppin. Banked in off the glass.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just a great ball.
34.
Rose against Dinwiddie.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Curry.
2 minutes.
And the three off target. New York with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. And Toppin throws it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Now, here is O'Neal. His last outing, he had 8 points. Dinwiddie kicks to Curry. Driving the lane. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
At the line, 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Curry.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Good on both. Knicks trail by 4. Pass to Grimes. Here's Sims. Quickly the pass to Toppin. That one drops for him. Toppin's got 6 points in the quarter.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
There's a minute left to play here in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Simmons. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Hartenstein's checked in for New York. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Nets. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Curry against Quickly. Dinwiddie outside. Johnson, the pass to Dinwiddie. Johnson inside. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. A three-pointer off the mark. Outside Rose. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Johnson with the block. Doesn't go for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nets lead by 2. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here with Coach Tibbs. You're hanging in there. What's the key to get control of this game?
We got to get some stops. That's the big thing. We fell behind to start the game, starting to work our way back. And we got to keep it going, but we got to get stops so we get out and run.
Never a surprise that defense is first in Coach's mind. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Looking at the field goal percentage during that period for them, it was good, 45%. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nets' first half?
We have to love the second team. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
Shaq, what did you think about New York?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. The second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they own the offensive boards.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
On your feet, fans.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. So it's the Knicks now, trailing by 2. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Sims in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Now, here's Hart.
Knicks foul. Jericho Sims.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
The Nets shooting a meager 37% for the game. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Fades and shoots. Dinwiddie's shot is off. The Knicks shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. Hart the pass to Barrett. Now Randall. Back to Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges with the steal. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Bridges. Simmons got the first bucket of the third here for the Nets. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Barrett finds Hart. His three-pointers off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 4. Dinwiddie outside. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Great Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company. Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And there it is for him.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
The pass to Sims. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Brunson, no good.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
They get it back. Claxton. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Claxton's got 4 points in the quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Some nice passing by New York here. Hart the pass to Brunson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off. They haven't looked the same on defense during this second half. Seems like they are relaxing and allowing them to get whatever shot they want.
Now here's Brunson. With some arc, and it's good on the way in. Brunson's got 6.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Hard against Thomas. Dinwiddie right side. Goes up from the top of the key. Again, Thomas missing. And Barrett has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. 8-point game. Here's Brunson, and he makes good on the way. 8 points for him.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Outside, Simmons.
New York foul. Jericho Sims.
And the Nets making a change here. Harris is checked in.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Nets, Joe Harris.
Here's Claxton. Outside, Simmons. Just 4 to shoot. And Dinwiddie gets it to go on the assist by Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one. Knicks trail by 9. New York calls timeout. And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
Let me hear you once again.
Passes it to Hart. He dishes it to Randall. He feeds it to Sims. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Richard, last season, a historically close race for the scoring title, and it came down to the wire between LeBron, Joel Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. It was thrilling those last couple games.
It was beautiful. To me, it reminded me of 90s basketball when you had Shaq and you had David Robinson and Patrick Ewing and Hakeem Olajuwon. And now bigger players, they're back. Size and strength is still valuable in today's game, and you love to see it.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Sims. Brooklyn leading by 7. Dinwiddie kicks to Simmons. Pass to Harris. And here is Bridges. No good on the triple. Barrett against Harris. Trying to get open is Randall. And Barrett gets it to go.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
Nets passing it around. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bridges.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Hartenstein's checked in for New York. Both free throws good from Bridges. And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 7. Barrett kicks to Brunson. Simmons against Randall. 6 on the shot clock. Steps back and fires. Here's Hartenstein. Good.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put it in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Nets leading by 5. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
Brunson against Dinwiddie. Brunson, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Poked away. It's stolen by Randall. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. Brunson with a clean look. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 3rd assist on the night.
57.
Inside, here's Claxton. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Spencer
He's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Here come your Knicks City Dancers, everyone. Get loud for them. Time to make some noise for your Knicks City Dancers. Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancers.
Both teams will make substitutions. It's New York now. 6-point game. Here's Hartenstein. Here's the pass to Grimes. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by Harris. The Nets have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Dinwiddie wide open. Off target with his 3.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go. Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 13. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Over to the wing. Dinwiddie against Quickly. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 7 points for the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Back to Quickly. Barrett the pass to Toppin. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Dinwiddie. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And now it's an 8-point Nets lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Grimes. Pulls it up. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Dinwiddie. Over quickly. That doesn't go either for Dinwiddie. New York's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. And he lobs it up.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
So there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Harris kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Harris. Lets it go from deep. The Knicks pull it in. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the middle. Rebound, Brooklyn. They've led by as many as 14 points. Dinwiddie with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. Dinwiddie with it. Toppin's there. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Knicks trail by 6. Quickly kicks to Barrett. Over to the left wing. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Derrick Rose is checked in for Barrett. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Curry's checked in. Shot clock at 6. Out to the wing. Here's Grimes. No good from outside.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Dinwiddie up top. 17 points in the game.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Rose. Makes it off the glass. Rose has got his first bucket of the night.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
Outside, Simmons. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Offline with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Grimes. Misses the 3.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Dinwiddie, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Everyone talking down there. Rebound and run. Rebound and run. Got to work our way back now. Work our way back.
Well, he's trying to up his team's energy right now.
And Kevin, as he said, they got to push it once they get rebounds, and that'll help them get back into this one.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And Brooklyn, look at who they've got. They've got O'Neal. Mikal Bridges out there with Johnson. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Thomas in at the 2-guard spot. Knicks on defense. Trailing here by 8. Thomas, good.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
At the elbow, Randall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Johnson.
And the physicality of Randall's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
Julius Randle at the line, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Randall. And so he makes both from the line.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
To the paint, here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Brunson the pass to Hart. Here's quickly. O'Neal with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 10. Here's Thomas. Trying to get open is Johnson. Thomas gets the bucket. Thomas got 4 this quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Back to Brunson. Now quickly. Fires the 3. And no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The pass to Johnson. Now here's Curry. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Sims has got rebound number 15 here tonight.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Thomas against Quickly. Johnson left side. Passes to Bridges. 5 on the clock. Over Hart. Bridges misses. Knicks trail by 10. It's Hart on the wing. Second chance shot. The shot's good from Sims.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
65.
Back to Curry. Kicks to O'Neal. Uncovered. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Over Thomas. That is good. And the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Brunson.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for Quickly. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Pass to Hart. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Barrett against Bridges. Takes a three. Offensive rebound. Randall. Some solid defense from Johnson. Nets leading by 8. Here's Curry. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Brunson finds Randall. Hart with it. Pass to Brunson. There's the lob to the hoop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys at the bench. They are pumped up. Here's Bridges, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Nets lead by 10.
A nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
And there's the pass to Barrett. Curry against Brunson. Takes it from 10, and he hits the jump shot.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Curry against Brunson. It's deflected. Tries again. Tries yet again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Seth Curry at the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Curry.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Brunson, the bounce pass. At the Hart. Barrett inside the three-point line. No good there. The Nets go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. Knicks trail by 10. Down low. Sims kicks to Randall. To the left wing. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Randall passes to Hart. And here's Barrett. 5 to shoot. O'Neal with the rebound.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Bridges kicks to Curry. To the inside. Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Back to Brunson. Passes it to Sims. Pass to Hart. Here's Sims, defended by Bridges. Here's Brunson. Kept alive. Sims. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
73.
Curry against Brunson. Right side Curry. Feeds it to Bridges. That one goes. Count it. That's now 8 points for Mikal Bridges.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Here's Brunson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. The Knicks making a switch here. Grimes is checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Ben Simmons comes in for Johnson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Thomas. And both free throws good for Brunson. Nets leading by 10. Pass to Bridges. Simmons on the wing. Now the pass to Claxton. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. Barrett, no good.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Curry on the wing. It's rebounded by New York. Grimes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Passes it to Randall. Inside, Curry brings the double. For the 3. Randall no good. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. They've led by as many as 14 points. And Simmons kicks to Dinwiddie. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Claxton no good. Knicks trail by 10. Up top Barrett. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Dinwiddie outside. Sims with the rebound. New York's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Round of applause for your Knicks City Kids.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
The Nets making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Dinwiddie right side. Throws it up high.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Timeout.
New York calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Incoming fans, make some noise, and we'll send one your way.
And here's Brunson. Here's Randall. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Nets leading by 6. Pass to Simmons. On the wing, Bridges.
2 minutes.
Randall against Simmons. Back to Bridges. Clock at 4. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside Thomas. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Pass to Barrett. Some nice passing by New York here. Brunson the pass to Randall. He's off on that one. Simmons with the defensive effort. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Thomas. Makes good on the step-back jumper. And the Nets lead by 8. Oh, and he quieted down the crowd with that shot. Big, big play.
And that was a punch in the gut to those fans.
Randall with the bucket.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
And an intentional foul right there.
Jalen Brunson, 2nd personal foul, 3rd team foul.
Thomas down low. Brunson covering.
What effort from Randall, putting in work on the defensive end.
2nd personal foul, 4th team foul. Nicholas Claxton at the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And Randall has got the ball here for New York. And he converts the layup.
Coming off a big game. Here's confidence. Couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
3rd personal foul, 5th team foul. Cameron Thomas at the line, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
So the the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
Dinwiddie outside. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
Appreciate you all sharing on your
Toughness that this group showed. They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.